One early morning, Aisha's mother suddenly became very ill. Her breathing grew rapid. Her coughing wouldn't stop. Aisha panicked. Mom, please open your eyes. But her condition kept getting worse. There was no good doctor in the village, and to go to the city, Aisha didn't even have a single dollar. Searching for help, Aisha ran from door to door in the village. For God's sake, please save my mother. I need some money. But the same people she had always helped were now turning their backs on her. Some said, "We don't have anything ourselves." Others simply shut their doors. A breaking heart, Aisha returned home. She sat beside her mother and cried, "Oh God, I always stood by everyone. Why is this happening to me today?" The beggar's silence. The beggar sat quietly in a corner, silent, not saying a word, not doing anything. Aisha became angry. "Why aren't you doing anything?" "You just sit there," the beggar softly replied. "After every hardship, there comes ease." The night fell. Her mother's condition got even worse. Aisha lost hope. She sat on the ground, looked up at the sky, and said, "Oh God, if something happens to my mother today, I will never forgive myself." The first step toward the secret. At that moment, the beggar stood up and said, "Come with me." Aisha looked at him in shock. "Where?" He replied, "Just come. Don't ask questions." They walked through the dark night, and suddenly they reached a wide road where a car was waiting. Aisha was stunned. This car? The beggar quietly sat inside and said, "Get in." The city scene. The car sped toward the city. Tall buildings, bright streets, shining lights. Aisha had never seen anything like it before. The car stopped in front of a huge mansion. The gates opened automatically. Servants came out and bowed, saying, "Sir, you're back." Aisha's legs began to tremble. What is happening? The truth revealed. The beggar removed his torn clothes, and underneath, he was wearing a clean, expensive suit. He no longer looked like a beggar. He looked like a wealthy, dignified man. His story. He said, "I am a rich man, but I live as a beggar to test people's hearts. I tested many people. Everyone rejected me because of my appearance. But you accepted me for who I am." Aisha's tears filled Aisha's eyes. I don't want anything. I just want my mother." Her mother's treatment. They immediately took her mother to a big hospital in the city. Doctors began treatment right away. After a few days, her condition started improving. A new life. After a few months, Aisha's life completely changed, but she remained the same. Kind, simple, and pure-hearted. Aisha and her husband made a decision together. In their village they built a hospital, a school, a place to feed the poor. One day Aisha asked her husband, "What if I had rejected you like everyone else?" He smiled and said, "Then I would have remained alone forever." Moral: a person's true worth lies in their heart, and true love never betrays.